Have you ever felt stuck, like you're running in place no matter how hard you try to change? You set new goals, you build new habits, you put in all the effort, but somehow you end up right back where you started. What if I told you the reason isn't your lack of effort or willpower? The reason is your identity. Think of your identity as the thermostat in a room. You can open a window or turn on a fan to cool the room down, but as soon as the temperature drops below the set point, the thermostat kicks in and heats the room right back up. Your identity works the same way. It's your internal set point for your behaviors and beliefs. You can try to force new habits like dieting or waking up early, but if those habits conflict with your underlying identity, your internal thermostat will always pull you back to your default settings. You won't just fail, you'll be unconsciously driven to revert to who you believe you are. This is what I call the identity trap. It's the invisible force that keeps us from making lasting progress. The most common mistake we make when we want to change is focusing on what we want to achieve the outcome. We say, I want to lose 20 pounds, or I want to write a book. But the problem with outcome-based goals is that they don't address the root cause of our behavior, our sense of self. True, sustainable change isn't about doing different things. It's about becoming a different person. To truly change what you do, you must first change who you are. The goal isn't to read a book, it's to become a reader. The goal isn't to run a marathon, it's to become a runner. Let me tell you about someone we'll call Alex. For years, Alex wanted to get fit. They tried every diet under the sun: keto, paleo, intermittent fasting. They bought gym memberships and hired personal trainers, and it would work for a little while. Alex would lose some weight, feel more energetic, and then, inevitably, life would happen. A stressful week at work, a vacation, a holiday season, and suddenly, all the old habits came rushing back. The late-night snacks, the skipped workouts, the feeling of being tired and unmotivated. The problem wasn't the diet or the exercise plan. The problem was that deep down, Alex still saw themselves as an unhealthy person trying to be healthy. That was their identity. Every healthy choice felt like a struggle, like going against their very nature. It was exhausting. The real breakthrough came when Alex stopped focusing on losing weight and started focusing on a new identity. Alex decided, I am a healthy, active person. That was the shift. Instead of asking, what do I have to do to lose weight? Alex started asking, what would a healthy person do? Would a healthy person take the elevator or the stairs? Would a healthy person order the greasy takeout or cook a nourishing meal? Suddenly, the choices became effortless. They weren't sacrifices anymore. They were simply expressions of who Alex was. The daily walk wasn't a chore. It was what an active person does. Choosing a salad wasn't a restriction. It was a natural choice for someone who values their body. The actions started to align with a new identity, and the results followed naturally, and more importantly, they stuck. Alex didn't have to fight against their own thermostat anymore because they had reset it entirely. So, how do you do this for yourself? How do you consciously shift your identity? It starts with a simple but profound step. Decide who you want to be, and I mean get crystal clear about it. Vague goals lead to vague results. It's not enough to say, I want to be rich. A more powerful identity would be, I am a person who makes smart, value-driven financial decisions. See the difference? One is a distant outcome. The other is a present-day identity you can step into right now. Don't say, I want to be less anxious. Instead, declare, I am a calm and centered person who handles challenges with grace. Don't say, I want to stop procrastinating. Say, I am a disciplined person who takes immediate action on my priorities. This isn't about lying to yourself. It's about setting a clear intention for the person you are becoming. This is your new North Star. Once you've decided on your new identity, you need to prove it to yourself. This is where most people get it wrong. They think they need to make a massive, heroic effort to prove their new identity. They think if they want to be a writer, they have to write a novel in a month. If they want to be an artist, they need to create a masterpiece on day one. But that's not how it works. That's just setting yourself up for failure. Instead, you prove it with small wins. Imagine every action you take is a vote for the type of person you want to be. When you choose to go to the gym, you're casting a vote for, I am a fit person. When you write one sentence, you're casting a vote for, I am a writer. When you meditate for 1 minute, you're casting a vote for, I am a calm person. These small actions might seem insignificant on their own, but they are the building blocks of your new identity. Each vote is a piece of evidence. The goal isn't to achieve a perfect outcome overnight. The goal is to cast more votes for your new identity than your old one. This brings us to a beautifully simple two-step process for identity change. First, decide the type of person you want to be. Second, prove it to yourself with small, consistent wins. That's it. It's elegant in its simplicity, but profound in its impact. Let's take our example of becoming a disciplined person. What's a small win you could achieve every single day to cast a vote for that identity? Maybe it's making your bed the moment you get out of it. It takes 2 minutes. It requires minimal effort, but the impact is huge. Every morning you start your day by casting a powerful vote. I am a disciplined person who does what they say they're going to do. It's a small victory, but it creates a ripple effect. You've proven to yourself before you've even had your coffee that you are someone who has their life in order. That small act of discipline makes the next disciplined act a little bit easier. It builds momentum. Or say you want to become a reader. The old approach would be to set a goal of reading 50 books this year. That's overwhelming. The new identity-based approach is to decide, I am a reader. And how do you prove it? By reading 1 page today, just 1. Anyone can read 1 page. By doing that, you cast a vote. You are a reader. The next day, you read another page, another vote. Soon, reading 1 page becomes so easy that you naturally start reading 2, then a chapter, then you find yourself lost in a book for an hour. You're not forcing it. You're simply living out your identity as a reader. The outcome reading 50 books becomes a byproduct of the person you have become. Focus on casting the vote, not on winning the election all at once. The small wins are what make the identity real. Now, once you've started casting these votes and building evidence, how do you make this new identity stick for good? How do you solidify it so it becomes your new default setting? This is where you start to consciously shape your world to support the new you. First, embrace your new identity in your language. Stop saying things like, I'm trying to eat healthy. Start saying, I'm a healthy eater. Stop saying, I'm bad with money. Start saying, I'm learning to manage my money effectively. The words you use to describe yourself have immense power. They either reinforce your old identity or build up your new one. Speak your new identity into existence. Next, look at your environment. Does your environment support the person you want to become? If you want to be a healthy person, does your kitchen look like a healthy person's kitchen, or is it filled with junk food? If you want to be a writer, is there a clean, inviting space for you to write, or is your desk buried under a pile of clutter? Your environment is like an invisible hand that guides your behavior. Curate it to make the actions of your desired identity the easiest and most obvious choices. And finally, consider the people you spend your time with. We are the average of the 5 people we surround ourselves with. If you want to become a successful entrepreneur, spend more time with successful entrepreneurs. If you want to be more positive, surround yourself with positive, uplifting people. Their beliefs and habits will rub off on you. Find a tribe that reflects who you want to be. Their very presence will serve as a constant reminder and reinforcement of your new identity. When you're part of a group where your desired behavior is the normal behavior, it becomes much easier to maintain. So let's bring this all together. Lasting change is not about the goals you set or the willpower you can muster. It's not about the outcomes you desire. It's about the identity you adopt. Your habits are simply a reflection of your identity. What you do is an indication of the type of person you believe that you are. To change your behavior for good, you need to start believing new things about yourself. You need to build a new identity, 1 vote at a time. It's a feedback loop. Your habits shape your identity, and your identity shapes your habits. So I want you to leave here with one question. Who do you want to become? Get specific. Define that person with clarity and confidence. And then, I want you to ask yourself, what is the smallest possible action you can take right now to date to cast the very first vote for that new identity? Don't wait for Monday. Don't wait for the new year. Decide today who you want to become and cast your first vote. Thank you so much for watching. If this resonated with you, give this video a like and subscribe for more content on building a better life. See you in the next one.